Hello, guys. I am going live today so you guys know what the next few years I have planned for my books and all are going to be. So, let's get started in a few more minutes because we still got time. But while we wait and all, I'm going to let you guys know I love you guys' support and all, and I thank you guys for it. I may not get much people buying my books, but I'm not doing it for the people. I'm doing it for myself because that's what I enjoy. I like writing. So, as long as I enjoy that, that's what all that matters. But I do like going and writing these books. I love making the characters and all. Yeah, sometimes it gets tiring. People aren't buying my books, but I gotta keep my head up and keep on trying. Maybe one day people will buy them. I just gotta keep on advertising them as much as I can, and maybe one day they will buy them and all. But with that said, but with that said, I do love it and all. So, and the universe that I have already built so far is working good and all. So, and I do have plans for other universes, which is going to be talked about today in the live as well. But for next year, I have planned is the collection book. The collection book is some of the books I already written and published going to be in there. With extent of 2 books aren't going to be in there because I'm only allowed so many pages through the platform I use to publish. So, but they will be in the next collection book, the first 2 books. The first 2 stories will be in that book, the first thing. And the collection book is going to be coming out January 14th of next year, which I'll do more videos announcing it and all shortly. And there's 2 more books coming out next year, which are the Toracolians, which is a race of supernatural humans that live under the sea that can turn into an ancient turtle from the dinosaur time. And that's going to be coming out during the summer of next year. And book 4, Power of Fire Breath, the night. No, it's not the night, but it's the title is Power of Fire Breath, Book 4, Bite of the Bladders, I believe. and that's coming out during the winter time of next year. Then, following that up, the special book of 2027, it's going to be issue number 2 of the comic I'm working on. Then, I am going to start with a new arc of books. And this is going to be its own series separate from the universe I'm already doing. But this arc has 4 different universes in it, which it's going to lead into a bigger 2-part book later down the line. But these universes are going to merge together to one Earth. And the first book starting that off is called Dimension 3. So, what I'm going to do with this, arc of books, it's 4 different dimensions, well, universes in this case, that I am going to be working with. And sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second, but this arc is going to have 4 different dimensions, like universes, like I said. But some of these books will have more than one book to that universe. Like, one of the only universes that's going to be in this arc is Darkness of Supreme Evil. That's going to have 2 books. But before that can get underway, I have to, because there might be a crossover event with that book with my main universe I'm working on. There might be. So you have to stay tuned for that announcement as well. So Dimension 3 is going to be out in 2027. Also in 2027, it's going to be book 5, A Power of Firebreath. That's going to be almost where I am going to stop with the Power of Firebreath series, so I can focus on the multiverse arc. But it's not. It's one of the few remaining books I'm going to do for that series. Gonna get a good stopping point for that so I can focus on that. But it's not going to happen yet. So 2028, it's going to be issue number 3 of the comic. Then that also going to be Darkness of Supreme Evil, book 1. Then Power of Firebreath, book 6. That is going to be, that book is going to be one of my favorite I've written, because it's a follow-up book to some events that happen in book 5, but it's also on an island. Another island they go to, which they find out Blaze is not just part dragon, he's also part of another supernatural creature from its mother's side, which I am not going to spoil for I want you guys to find out for you guys itself. Okay, 2029. I'm going to have Knights of the Stars Book 2, which that book involves part of what I'm also working on my own side project, which being my card game. Let's just say a sage has them cards and he's able to use them as monsters, well, creatures he can use to battle with, which the knights need to figure out how to destroy them in battle and stop him teaming up with a Kanama that has the power of a dark crystal, which that book is still in its rough draft stage, still kind of working on writing that a little. Well, pretty much still writing it, but that's been fun so far on how I'm writing it. That's going to kick off 2029. Also in 2029 is the collection book 2, which are the 2 books that I haven't written. Not the 2 books I haven't written, but 2 books that weren't in the collection book 1 are in it. That will be the first 2 stories, as well as the books that I written up to that point going to be in there. Then also in 2029, I'm going to be doing the next universe in the multiverse arc, which is the Volcano Borns. Volcano Borns are in a world where people have elemental powers. But these people, like the title suggests, are dealing with volcano powers. That, I believe, I have a 5-book series for, but it's still in the multiverse arc. So it's all going to be in one thing. Then that wraps up 2029. Then in 2030, I'm going to do Power Fire Breath Book 7. Book 7 is enough for that series. It's a part 1 book to it. And book 8 will be part 2, but book 8 won't be out for a while. Book 7, it's going to be, after I publish it, it's going to be where I stop the series for a while, so I can focus on the multiverse arc like I said I would. The multiverse arc, I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish, but I am going to work on that majority of the time now once book 7 gets published. So I was going to start off 2020-30. Then following that, it's going to be the 6 Poor Warriors. That is not going to be in the multiverse arc. It's just a separate book I'm going to get out of the way for right now. So it's separate. It's going to be a standalone universe, which I'm going to start doing on the universes standalone for them books. So you guys know, I am going to do those different universes out there. But for the multiverse arc, Volcano Born 2 is going to be out in 2020-30. Then I'm going to, in 2020-31, it's going to be Supreme Darkness Aftermath. Then Night Scales Book 1, Volcano Born 3. But I'm going to circle back for a second to talk about the Night Scales Book 1. Let's just say, for a brief summary, that book is going to be about someone finding out that he has a rare ability and all, and he is part of a group of people that hunts down creatures and all and protects the world. He finds that out. And those hidden truths about his own father he even doesn't know about. That's going to be split into 2 books. So this is going to be book 1. Then in 2032, it's going to be another standalone universe that's not part of the multiverse arc. That is going to be the Green Flame. The Green Flame is something that I worked on in one of my college creative writing classes. So that book is pretty much well done. I just need to figure out the loose ends of it. But that is going to be another standalone universe. And it might have a sequel coming. I am not for sure yet. Then Collection Book 3 is going to wrap up that year. Then 2033, it's where the multiverse gets closer to an end, which is going to kick off Volcano Born Book 4, next Volcano Book 5, Night Scales Book 2. Then 2034, 2034, it's going to have a 2-part book, which will be the multiverse, them 4 universes coming together, which again are Dimension 3, Supreme Darkness of Evil, Volcano Born, and Night Scales. The universes are going to come together and merge into one Earth. In them books, you will find out what the new Earth's name is. So it'll be book 1 starting part 1 of 2034, starting that, then book 2 in the summer. Then to finish off that year, it's going to be coming back book 8 of Power Firebreath. That's the year I'm going to bring back Blaze and his group, which part 2 of the 2-part book that I had planned. Then 2035 is just book 9 through 11 of Power Firebreath coming out. Then the next year, to start off that year, it's going to be another collection book. Then that's where I'm going to stop talking about my plans, because I can go on talking about all the books that I have planned out, but I want to save some of them for later. So that's a brief look at what I have planned going on so far, which not bad at all. And but if you guys want me to go live more often, just let me know and I will. I just have to work it into the days I have off, which is no problem. I think the next live I'm gonna do is when I order and get my playing cards for my card game. I'm gonna open some of them on live. Depending on how much I get, order, I'm going to do a live on YouTube and a live on TikTok to help boost the channels, both of my channels, which I am going to be posting more on both channels. I just been extremely busy with work and all, which people understand that, you know. But my books are most of my books I have written are done. I just need to edit them and maybe change a few things to them, which no problem. But the collection book that's coming out next year is going to be over 500 pages, and both paperback and hardback are going to be around the $24 mark, maybe above. The ebook, I know it's going to be $8. But the collection book, I did have some trouble getting the page numbers to line up, but I figured it out at the end. So if you see a page number on the title page, it doesn't mean anything. It just means I forgot to clear that out. But some of the books that are in the collection book are Power Fire Breath, some of the other books for Power Fire Breath, Knights of the Stars, The Rhino Lizard, books that I have already written and published. They're in the book, just not two of them, which I can't remember which two aren't in the book, but it's going to be one of them things that happens from time to time. I can't put all the books I want to in one book. I just have to do what I can and do it in the next collection book, which I already plan to do. I don't know how many collection books I have planned to do, but I will do this too for the Power of Fire Breath book series. If you guys want, I'll make a separate collection book for that, as well as the Multiverse book series. If you guys want that, let me know, and I will. Once everything's said and done, I will publish that stuff. But as my card game goes, I'm almost finished it. I hope I can get it out next year. So I just have to go over, we work some of the rules out, but I think for the most part I have it done, which ain't a problem. I just have to look at some of the cards and change some of the effects and all too. But for the most part, I say it's almost done. And I'm going to have some help try to get some help from some of my friends to help play test with me, which is going to be fun having them help me at all. But as for that, I do have a book coming out for it. I just need to figure out how to write it and plan it. So that's going to take me a while longer. So if you see in one of the upcoming years there's another book I slide in there for you guys, it may be the card game book. I'm going to try to make it sort of a novel / graphic with some images and text at the same time, not as like the manga books or comic books you've seen so far. I'm going to try to do that. But it's going to be a work in progress, so I'm going to have fun making it. So, with that being said, I am going to drop off the live for a second. So, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to add something. I'll be right back, okay? I just gotta go do something real fast. Okay, I'm back. So, like I said, I'm gonna have all these books come out, at least 3 books a year to come out and be part of what I'm working with. There is going to be 2 series going on at once, but when I get to book 7 of Power Five, I am going to stop for a while to focus on the other series for a while, which it's the multiverse arc where 4 universes eventually merge into one and become one Earth. So that's going to be fun working with as well. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the chat below. For me, and I will answer them. Which is going to be fun. Yeah. Hang on. I'm trying to do some other stuff here, making my life more fun. So, okay, I can't figure out how to do that. I will next live, which I think I am going to do live where I open some card packs, both on YouTube and TikTok. So that's going to be fun. Which I hope you guys will join me during that duration of that live as well and have fun watching it and all. But to recap, next year will be the collection book, Power Five with the collection. For the beginning of the year, the summer will be the Torcalians book. Then during I want to say maybe late October, early November will be book full of power fire breath, which that book slowly has to do with vampires and how Blaze will handle an anger problem that he has, which might lead to a future trouble for him. Who knows? Until the book comes out and you guys read it. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I hope you guys like it and subscribe to my channel. And I will be reviewing. There is one more book that I haven't ordered for myself that I already published, which that being Knights of the Stars. I still need to order it, get it, and once that gets here, I'll read a few pages from it for you. And then that will be it. Because unless you guys really want me to, I will work on maybe reading a few pages of the Power collection and all. Or telling you what books are in it fully so you guys know. So, yes, with that being said, I am going to end this live here soon. So, if you guys have any questions for me, leave them down in the chat below and I will try to answer them before I leave. So, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will be letting you guys know when the next video comes out and when the next live stream is. So, goodbye for today. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas and a good rest of you guys' day. Bye for now.